Hey there YouTubers, Grimmy here, and today we're taking a look at Takara Arms Micron Thundercracker. This is an exclusive figure in Japan, and it's a very important figure because it completes our set of Seekers. And this is just a repaint of first edition Transformers Prime Starscream. Big surprise, right? But it's done up in Thundercracker's colors, which is very nice. As you can see, it comes with the same Micron that Skywarp did, except it's going to be done in a vac metal silver plastic. And you got a picture of Thundercracker, really nice one. A shot of his vehicle mode. And all the usual stuff from the Arms Micron Deluxe packaging. Except this little blurb that's saying it's an exclusive. Yay! Okay. On this side we got a picture, more pictures of Thundercracker's Micron. Baldo. I guess silver, I don't know. And then you got Skywarp in transforming into his vehicle mode. No, not Skywarp, Thundercracker. Sorry. It's gonna be one of those days. And then you got his tech specs. Now on the back, you got a picture of Thundercracker with his Micron and no others, which is unusual. Shot of his Micron on his vehicle mode. And an image of Thundercracker showing off all the decals on his body already. That's unusual. His Micron and the decal sheet that's included. Yep. But anyway, it's a nice box, always is. But let's get him opened up and see what he looks like. Okay, now that we got Thundercracker right out of the box, this is the way he came packaged. Well, sorta. He's in this little boxy thingy. But anyway. Yeah, here you got him in a bag. Looking nice. No decals or anything like that. And then here's his decal sheet, along with his instructions. Looks pretty cool. And then you got his super shiny Micron on its sprue. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I'm gonna get him stickered up, get his Micron put together, and we'll be right back. Okay, let's start with a look at Baldo here. It's the same mold that came with Skywarp and later seen in the Arms Micron weapon series. But yeah, he's all vac metal chrome, which kind of makes him hard to see against all my white background, but yeah, you can tell he's very reflective, very mirrored. Got that nice shiny feel to him. Now I'm a little worried about this one because, vac metal plastic tends to be a little weaker than the standard stuff, and that vac metal also makes all the connection points a little thicker, so we might see some breakage with this guy. I've already heard of some with the Orion Pax RA shining one, or the golden RA, but yeah, it's definitely one to be careful with. It looks great. I mean, all the decals are in the main body and they don't really interrupt anything, and he's got that nice red eye, which is a good thing. And when you look at him next to the other two versions of Hollow, you can see he really does look good with his brothers. Now, I like it. I really do. I mean, it's gonna, like the, as you can see inside where the joint is, all this paint's already scuffing. That's something to be expected. We're going back metal, scraping against back metal, and in a very tight area. So yeah, it's going to scrape up a lot inside the joints. But he transforms just as easily as any of the others. Well, sorta. Try to do this on. But you want to be very careful, again, because you don't want the plastic to break. And honestly, it's the drill parts that worry me the most. Because they feel like they're the most likely to bust. I mean, I even have one that doesn't feel like it's going in all the way, which worries me. But yeah, as you can see, it's a nice shiny drill. Really looks good. And if you wanted to use this as a drill bit for one of the Arms Micron combinations, I think it would look pretty good. So it's definitely something to think about. But anyway, let's get to Thundercracker himself. Alright, now that we got Thundercracker decaled up and in vehicle mode, you can see the decals look pretty good. Now for mine, I did a little different with the Decepticon logos. I used the 2 extra on his wings. The ones that are on his wings right now were bonus ones that I just chose to put on his wings to homage the original figure, as well as the one on the nose cone. Normally that would go right here on the chest, but I found out with Skywarp it never went there pretty well. Yeah, decal wise, it's almost it's pretty much identical to Skywarp's, except for the colors are different. And I think almost all of them show up on the vehicle mode. In fact, yeah, they all do. And this one is coming off. Unfortunately, Thundercracker's decals aren't quite the same quality that Skywarp's were. Which is unfortunate because Skywarp's decals went on perfectly well. But other than that, yeah, this is pretty good. I like it. The colors are very Thundercracker. And he goes well with his fellow Seekers. Got Skywarp, which is perfect because these two are the exact same mold, even with the Micron ports. Let me zoom out a little bit here. But yeah, you can see they're exactly the same, decals and all. But let's get them with their leader, Starscream. And you know, this is actually a very nice sight to have the 3 Seekers together. Now if they make a G1 color Starscream, I'll probably have to get it just so I can actually have this set looking really nice. Like if they make one Arms Micron with the decals and everything of a deluxe Starscream in G1 colors, I will be thrilled to get it. But yeah, these three look very good together. And for another quick comparison, here's Thundercracker with Thundercracker. And you can kind of see how Thundercracker has changed over the years with this kind of setup. This is the classics Thundercracker, which is based off his original G1 self. The nice F-15. I don't know what type of jet this Thundercracker is, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see there is a nice little evolution. Prime Thundercracker is a lighter blue than classics, but that's okay. I think Masterpiece Thundercracker was closer to this color as well. But I'm not going to get it down to find out. But yeah, they look pretty good together. And Thundercracker's vehicle mode looks awesome. Now, you can put the Micron on in vehicle mode if you want to. It's not hard, although it doesn't look good, in my opinion at least. But yeah, you just stick it on like that, and you've got this bulbous drill coming out of his wing missile, which looks ugly to me. Yeah. It's going to be harder to get this Micron to actually fit onto the ports because the vac metal makes the pegs a little thicker. So keep that in mind, and if you do manage to do it, it's going to scuff the chrome pretty bad, I'm sure. But without further ado, let's get this guy into vehicle mode, into robot mode. Here's a quick look at Thundercracker without his decals. All blue, but looks pretty cool all the same. So now it's time to get him all stickered up. Okay, now that we got Thundercracker in robot mode, you can see I already got him holding his Micron weapon, which transforms into the shield, shuriken, whatever you want it to be, kind of thing. And it looks pretty good on him. Just be careful when you're plugging it into those ports on his arms, because that will eventually scuff the chrome finish on the ports, on the pegs. So just be wary of that. Yeah, it does look pretty good on him. So, you can actually pose him with it and have it look good. Now, for articulation, it's the same as any first edition Starscream mold. You've got a ball jointed head. You have ball jointed shoulders, swivels above the elbow, hinged elbows, another hinge just below the elbow, and hinged wrists. Well, double hinged wrists. The wings have some posability as well, but not a whole lot. You also got ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, knee bend, and some toe bends, which all look pretty good. Again, if you have first edition Starscream, you know what you're getting. There is a bit of a waist twist, but because of the transformation and the spring-loaded nature, it's not going to be a very good joint for posing. But all in all, yeah, he looks really good. And of course, we got to get him with his buddies. First, his Air Commander, Starscream. I got to get to a stand. And his partner, I guess, Skywarp. And it's definitely nice to have this trio together. You know, it's always a treat to have the three Seekers together in a group. That's just a fact. Let's back this up a little bit, and we should get the big boss in here too. And yeah, Megatron and his boys ready to do some damage. Now that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like this guy a lot. So it's easy to say that he's highly recommendable. Even though he's kind of an exclusive in Japan, and he's more expensive than the Skywarp figure, I would still recommend him if you can get a hold of him. Now, for one last comparison, we're going to give him with his classic counterpart. As soon as I get him finished transformed. Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared for this one. I did this other Seekers, but I didn't do Classics Thundercracker. Go figure. Oh well. But anyway, yeah. Oops. Way to go, Skywarp. You killed Starscream. Okay. But yeah, here's Prime Thundercracker with Classics Thundercracker. And you can see while there's a lot of differences in the sculpt and the look, there's also a lot of similarities. Very similar theme in how he's done up, and it's pretty nice. So definitely, yeah. One more thing, last thing to note. My Thundercracker had his little crest warped right when I first transformed him. So you might want to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, yeah, great figure, love it. Definitely happy to have him. Definitely happy to have my Seekers completed. So, yeah, I highly recommend this guy. Hope you guys have enjoyed the review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.